Well, hello gamers, it's been a while. Like 2 weeks or something. Maybe even 2 weeks and a whole extra day. I don't quite remember, it's been so long. I barely even remembered how to start the stream. But yes, a very unfortunate confluence of events last time. I got, I came down with some kind of horrifying malady 21 days ago, Jesus Christ. That's 3 weeks even. Hello, jerk-ups. Good to see you. I didn't realize it was 3 weeks. Good gracious. Yes, well, I got actually sick for like 2 or maybe 3 days, but then I just had this, I was feeling fine for the whole time after that, but I've just had this lingering cough preventing me from gaming on the internet this entire time, so my deepest condolences to all of you. I'm so sorry to have deprived you of so much content in the meantime. But I will be depriving you of even more content because I'm quitting streaming. Kind of. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'll talk more about that later. But for today, for at least one last brief and shining moment, I'm not quitting streaming. I'm playing Podstava setup. Boy, what is my I really Oh yeah, I got new headphones in the interim. I was wondering why my voice sounded so weird to me. It's because I have new headphones on. Well, that's not even true. I have new pads on my old headphones. That's all. But it sounds weird. Help. Help, I don't know how to stream. Ah. But yes, we're gonna be I well okay, so I guess the short story, I will expound on this more at the end. The short story is I fucking hate Stalker. I hate Stalker. I hate GSC Game World. I despise you, Sergei Grigorovich. I never want to see your face again or your video game. No, I don't know. I'm not super. I feel like I've played enough Stalker for one portion of my life. Not forever, but maybe for the moment. So I'm probably going to take a bit of a break. That's all. Um, but I wanted to finish this mod that I started, lo these many moons ago. I didn't want to just leave it hanging like that. So this is my last hurrah. My uh my Titanic moment. I'm going down with the ship or something. I don't, I don't know if that makes any sense. Probably not. But then again, very little of what I tend to say makes sense, so. Please don't quit streaming entirely. Well, not entirely, but I'm probably just going to be taking a bit of a, taking a bit of a sabbatical, hiatus, some other term d'art. Something like that. But in the meantime, yeah, so I need to finish this mod. This is my mandate of heaven, is to finish this weird Russian story mod that I started, because I would just hate so much to leave you all without whatever thrilling conclusion awaits at the end of this. And hello, Parshi, by the way. Where was I when TKGP dies? Well, I was right here, buddy. Like I said, going down with the ship. It's fucking over, bros. It's not that serious. Um, But yes, so in this mod, a lot of strange things happened. At the very end of last stream, we're in X10, as you can see, the Brain Scorcher. I went down into the Brain Scorcher and killed a lot of people in order to make Kruglov smoke weed, I believe, so that he would be freed from the influence of some kind of super controller, which is, I don't know, hanging out, super controlling people, including myself for a while before I smoked weed. And then I made him do it too, and now he's, well, presumably better. Although, I just kind of left him down there. I'm sure he'll be fine for a while, but like I don't have an infinite supply of weed, and neither does he, so I hope he doesn't stay down in the bunker too long, or he's probably just gonna get super controlled all over again. But, well, it's not my problem. So he gave me the functional psi helmet, and he told me that that I was a dingus. I had to. It's been so long, I forgot all of this deep lore. I had to go look up the VOD, but he informed me that I had some coordinates on my map wrong, and that I thought I was supposed to go here, but actually I'm supposed to go to the CNPP. So, very long and not so short of it. We need to go to the CNPP in a stalker mod, a Shadow of Chernobyl mod, no less. So, that's what we'll be doing today. Just heading up to the CNPP and looking for the fabled Klondike of artifacts. Oft spoken about, rarely actually discovered. And boy, I have not, I'm gonna have even more of an excuse than usual for being garbage at video games, because I haven't played them in most of a month. In my absence, Lobos played Stalker as well. Yeah, I noticed, I saw the stream title or something. I didn't actually drop by. I'm not much of a... I find that I watch very few Twitch streams these days. I watch, like, Otsdarva sometimes, and that's, like, almost it. I don't know why. I guess I'm just not as hip as I used to be. You love Stalker, but you play it like once every 2 years or something. Yeah, I've been playing it. I'll check the stats when we're done here. This man is absolutely going hog wild trying to wallbang me, and I don't appreciate it. But I think I've clocked over 500 hours of Stalker streaming in the current iteration. So, you know, I think that should count for something, right? That's a lot of Stalker mods, Jesus. Alright, the better question is, why am I fighting these guys at all? When I could just go somewhere else. Give peace a chance. There we go, much simpler. You hope that I'll still stream here and there every once in a while. Yeah, I probably will. Well, okay. I was kind of planning on talking about this at the end, but now I realize that the majority of Stalker mods is just running from point A to point B anyways, so I might as well have something to fill the air. So the reason I'm quitting streaming forever and going to live in a cave is that New Arsenal broke my fucking spirit. Okay, that's not literally true, but it is almost true. You know that, oh, hi, Rio. We were just talking about how I'm not streaming anymore. Good to see you. Sorry to disappoint. No, as you know that maybe this is just a thing that happens to me sometimes, but I'll be doing something, in this case, streaming Stalker every week, and, you know, it'll be going great and having a delightful time and enjoying myself, but then just abruptly, 1 week or whatever, I'll get done with streaming Stalker, or, you know, playing a game that I've been playing, or doing whatever it is, and I will just realize, oh, wait, I don't want to do this anymore. This is just something that I guess I have a very binary disposition towards things. Like, I'm either 100% into it or like 100% out of it. And sometimes I think all it takes is one particularly challenging happenstance, and I think New Arsenal 7. I was gonna say last week, but you know, 3 weeks ago. I think that was the straw that broke my particular camel back. I just realized Shit, man, I don't really want to play Stalker anymore. I don't know, which is a funny thing to say because now that I'm doing it again, I'm actually enjoying myself. I do like streaming, but I think I'm getting to the point where I'm not. I am not yet at the point where I hate Stalker and I want to delete Stalker from the entire internet. Also, hi Gorgies, good to see you, by the way. Welcome. I'm not quite at the point where I'm, completely fed up with existence, but I feel like if I continue playing Stalker every week, I'm going to get to that point, and I'd rather quit while I'm ahead, you know? I don't hate Stalker yet, so I'd prefer not to. So that's kind of the plan here. Like I said, 500 hours of Stalker mods is a lot of Stalker mods. It wasn't even Op that broke me. No, I know. I'm so weak. I could never measure up to our Lord and Savior, Mr. Funbags. He'll have to carry the torch for me. But yeah, it's just starting to. I guess I'm getting to the point where I feel like if I keep doing it, it's going to start feeling like an obligation rather than, a hobby. And that is truly the death knell of any of my interests. So we're gonna try to reduce things before that point rather than after it. So it's not gonna be goodbye forever. I will still I'll still stream whenever I happen to feel like it. Maybe Stalker, maybe other things, like I already do occasionally. But we're just gonna have to call it a day on the weekly scheduled stuff because I think well, it's not even that. It's not even that, I hate it or anything. It's just kind of like, I think I've had my fill. I'm satisfied, you know? I've enjoyed playing so many Stalker mods and streaming them for all of you and entertaining the goblins on YouTube and all of that stuff. And it's not something I feel like I necessarily need to do for the rest of my life. I don't know why I'm talking about it as if this is extremely serious when it's really not. And I'm sure I will. I don't know. I might maybe I'll take a break now, and when Stalker 2 comes out, we'll get back to doing something or other. That would be a good time for it. I mean, oh god, I just said when Stalker 2 comes out. Oh no. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, chat. He's tricked me, that Sergey. Even I believe that Stalker 2 will come out at this point. No! I don't. I promise. I don't believe it. It's not real. There is no Stalker 2. But if there is, then, I'm sure I'll partake of that. I think my plan, insofar as I have one, which clearly at this point I don't have a plan at all for anything, but I think my inclination, if nothing else, is that I'll probably do my first playthrough of Stalker 2 off stream just to... Wow, what a beautiful Duwong. I'll probably do my first playthrough off stream just to, give it the maximal chance to be immersive and all that stuff that we like to natter on about. But then probably like stream the second playthrough and stuff and, go look at all the rocks and twigs or whatever it is that I like doing in video games. Mostly looking at rocks and twigs. So, I have a feeling there will be some Stalker 2 streams, just probably not the first playthrough because I want to give that its own space to breathe without me trying to produce content about it. Pretty sure Stalker 2 will come out soon, actually. I am far beyond hope at this point for that particular video game, but I guess we've kind of transitioned to a point. I still wouldn't say I have any hope for Stalker 2, but I would at least say that it has my interest, which is not something that it had before necessarily. So It has graduated a little bit in my mind. Something that I am at least willing to think about, even if I don't really believe in it yet. Beep pep. Anyone can get burned out even with something they like. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I'm not really there yet, but I feel like I'm going to be, so. I have this is definitely a pattern I've noticed in myself, is that there's just kind of there's usually a very obvious turning point for me. And I ignore it at my peril. And, I don't want to, really, chat. It's all about you people. I just don't want to produce bad content for you. Oh, I don't want to produce bad content for you, Mr. Zamboni. Are you a... Oh, this is Nikit Kashe, the trader. Wait a second. Come on in. Oh, nice RPG. Why did you come here? So as not to freeze. Reasonable. Oh, you. What's going on here? They shot. What's wrong with your jaw? I installed gold crowns, but they are heavy. Oh, he's not a... Damn it, how can I quit Stalker when it's this stupid? He's not a zombie, chat. He's not a zombie at all. He just installed gold crowns on his teeth, and they're too heavy, so he can't keep his mouth closed. Okay, I installed gold crowns, but they are heavy, bastards. You need to take less radiation baths. That's right, but somehow I didn't think about it. Do you know how to get to the CNPP? Yeah, through the stadium. Maybe you, even in the sarcophagus, know what's going on. Bolshoi settled there. Big? Yes, Bolshoi means big, by the way. Big? Yes, he's not good. He subdued people. He subdued mutants. He wanted me. I left Sin. Are there many people at the Big? Very. He said he is guarding something important. He said, Nikita, stay and help guard something important. What is this fucking dialogue? Amazing. Chad, I think the Big is guarding something important. Have you left? I've had enough of radiation baths. Do you mind? I'll take the armor plate. Take it, I don't mind. Thanks, old man. New task and task complete Pripyat. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, an exosuit. Do I want this? The design defects which used to decrease its mobility were eliminated. Does that mean I can sprint in this suit? If so, I do want it. Oh, I do want it. Very nice. Thank you, Nikit. Well, I've gotten a bit sidetracked by all of this riveting zombie lore. I've forgotten most of what I was talking about. And hello, Moshi. Good to see you. I mean, well, whatever. I'll just call you Moshi. Good to see you. Welcome to Internet. Let's see. Do I want anything else here? I mean, I've already got 450 rounds of ammo and a truckload of medkits and all the artifacts I could ever need, and 2 guns. And yeah, I don't think I'm really in need of anything. So, thanks for the exosuit, nerd. I guess I'll be going now. Okay, and we got a new quest. Oh, find a controller. Yeah, so I guess the super controller's name is Big, maybe? Get to the sarcophagus and find the artifact field. You can spank the controller at the same time. Oh boy. Controller spanking action. What a mod this is. Alright, well. Let's go spank the... Oh, hello. Greetings, bratan. Anyways, what in God's name was I talking about? I don't remember. But yes, Jerk Ops summarizes, I'm taking a break, might stream occasionally, but no longer tied to a weekly schedule. That's your takeaway so far. Yes, much more eloquently than I can put it. I am indeed taking an indefinite break. At least from weekly streams, but, you know, who knows what the future may bring. It's entirely possible that as soon as I stop doing weekly streams, I'll start fucking jonesing for Stalker again and just want to stream anyways, so, you know. But we'll see. But I'm taking it off the... You know, I've... chat, I'll tell you, something contributing to this lifestyle choice is I've started having to like actually do more work at work, like actually do my job, if you can believe that. And you know, I've been finding that when you actually have to do your job that you're paid to do, it takes up a substantial amount of time. Believe it or not, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? So yeah, my time has become a bit more constrained, which is a contributing factor, at least. Oh, there are a lot of rats here. Good gracious. And you were long playing DS3 again? You decided to only play on weekends? You were slowly playing every single area? Went from playing every day to only doing it on the weekends, and you enjoyed it more? Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of did do that because I was originally streaming 3 days a week, and then I cut it down to 2. I mean, I could cut it down to 1, but it's still Oh, hey, where's the level changer? Oh, wait a second, chat. I think I've made a mistake. I think the level changer is back here for some reason. I think I'm free. Oh, no, I'm not free. There's an invisible wall. Okay, they moved the level changer, and they didn't tell me. It's so toxic. Let me go back. But yeah, I could just cut my hours down even more, but it's just kind of having a weekly obligation is, I guess, beginning to wear on me a little bit, even when it's something that I enjoy so much. Something that I'm so passionate about, that is shit mods. No, it's mostly just New Arsenal. Let's we can have New Arsenal be our scapegoat. Just blame everything on New Arsenal. Fucking New Arsenal. I'll tell you, I wanted to make sure to at least finish this mod before I you know, went to my long winter's nap, but I am not going to bother finishing New Arsenal. I'm sorry. Maybe if there's a second renaissance of my Stalker streams, we will conclude New Arsenal at that time, but I just don't have the fucking energy to figure that shit out, man. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. I don't have the strength. I don't know, maybe I'll figure it out and just play it on my own time. Imagine that, you know? Ever since I started streaming Stalker all the time, I don't really ever play it off stream because, you know, I've got plenty of Stalker in my life already, but maybe I'll start playing more. But I feel guilty. I feel guilty if I play Stalker off stream at this point because I'm depriving y'all of content. So I don't know. I'll probably just not play Stalker at all. Unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately. I don't know. It's probably a wise life decision for anybody to not play Stalker. Stalker is kind of a pox upon our human race in a certain way. I mean, it's a pox that I enjoy. Kind of. Well, someone mentioned Elden Ring at some point. Oh yeah, Scourges did. It's kind of like I feel like the loathsome dung eater from Elden Ring, except instead of the seedbed curse, I'm trying to infect reality with bad stalker mods. I am a bit of a dung eater myself in that way. And Privyet Vesku. Welcome. Gosh, you guys. I wasn't even sure. I thought because I missed streams for apparently 3 entire weeks. Jesus Christ. I thought because I missed streams for 3 weeks that maybe not as many people would show up as usual. But boy howdy, you're all turning out in droves just for me to tell you to fuck off. Am I a bad person, chat? Can I really betray such a loyal fan base? Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm trying to both read chat and climb this electricity pylon, and it's challenging me as a gamer. But yes, I believe it or not, I have actually been playing Elden Ring. Some of you may be familiar, but I am not really an Elden Ring liker. Generally, I played it way too much when it came out, and then I just completely dropped it and pretty much didn't touch it again for the next 2 years. I have many complaints, which I will not reiterate here because I have iterated them many times in many places before. But suffice it to say, I'm not much of an Elden Ring appreciator. But I got by the fucking DLC announcement. Me and everybody else, I pretend to be so principled and everything, but then DLC poggers. Gotta play it again. So I have actually. Finally, 2 years later, basically, I've done my second playthrough of Elden Ring, which I just concluded yesterday, even maybe the day before. And I feel like my opinion of the quality of Elden Ring has maybe stayed the same or even gone down since playing it again. But I have realized that even though I don't think it's the most amazing piece of media ever created, I have realized that there are various ways to enjoy it regardless of its failings. So, I don't know that I think Elden Ring is better than I used to think it is, but I think I appreciate it more in a certain way. Which counts for something, anyways. Boy, I really should be playing Soup with all this hot climbing on top of things action. Look at this. I'm doing pretty good here, I think. Chat, I have not completely lost my touch, he says before immediately falling off all the way to the bottom. Obviously, there's not going to be anything at the top anyways, but nothing but the satisfaction of a job well... Oh, God! Hold me, chat, I'm scared. And hello, Pulu. This is not Elden Ring, as you may have noticed, nor is it even Armored Core. Yeah, I've started doing a little bit of Elden Ring modding, even. Since I was playing it again, I got, kind of stricken with the curse of having ideas for things, which is really the death of all of us at some point. But yeah, I started having ideas for stuff that I'd like to do, and I started actually doing Elden Ring modding a little bit of late. And by of late, I mean the past couple days, really. So I guess this is kind of my Elden Ring redemption arc. Unfortunately. Am I bonking my head on something? I seem to be bonking my head on something. I think the bottom of this thing right here. Oh yeah, there's a solid wall there, so I think this might be as far as I go. unfortunately. Unless I can traverse the other... Well, no, I don't think so. I don't think there's any other way I can get up here. But hey, look at this. Not too shabby. I mean, I'm all washed up, but I've still got it where it counts, which is climbing useless structures for no point. Lamau. Get a load of these insulators. Tremendous. I guess I'm supposed to be assaulting the CNPP or something. I got all distracted. Sorry. You know, I don't know how this is, but I think in all of my many years playing Stalker, I've never climbed this particular pylon here. I didn't even know it was possible, but apparently it is. So I've learned a lot about, well, about Stalker and about myself today. And about you, chat. I do have a lifelong love of learning, after all, so... That is a very poor UV map, though, I must say. Maybe I shouldn't have come up here. Yeah, this is why I'm quitting Stalker. It's fucking garbage. How could I play a game like this? Where's the quality control? Unbelievable. Anyways, I'm sorry. I've been. This is really the most rambling stream I've had in a while. I guess for explicable reasons, but I've missed a bit of chat, and I apologize for that. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. But hello, Dan4114. You started playing Stalker. It's one of your never finished games. Well, it's a good time to get him out of the backlog with Stalker 2 hypothetically coming out. So I hope you have a delightful time. I'm sorry to... hope I don't spoil you too much here. Believe it or not, I mean, this is not vanilla, obviously, but I'm pretty sure this thing is here in vanilla, so look forward to it. When you, once you make it to the end of the game, you too can climb up this pylon for no reason. You know, if you want to, I guess. And I don't see why you wouldn't. I'm sure everyone has the same predilections as I do in that regard. What upcoming games am I looking forward to? Like Dragon's Dogma 2 or Warhammer or whatever? What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to Silk Song. Probably a bit of a stretch to call that an upcoming game, but if it does ever come up, I will look forward to it at that point. I don't know, I don't really keep up with video games in general too much, so obviously I'm paying attention to Stalker 2. I guess my answer would be Stalker 2. Oh, was I attacking someone that was not... Hold on, let me restart. Let me restart. I think I might have killed some people that I did not need to. But yes, games that are within my consciousness would be Stalker 2, Silk Song, I guess, FF14, Dawn Trail. Yes, Jerkups is correct in that regard. So yeah, mostly Stalker 2, Elden Ring DLC. I don't know, fucking Armored Core 7. Hopefully that happens. We have no news on that, but I guess the answer is just FromSoft games, Stalker, and FF14. And also Silk Song, I guess. I don't know, I'm not like the most enormous Hollow Knight fanatic, but I do enjoy it. And also I enjoy the kind of meme that Silk Song has become, so I feel obligated to mention it. But mostly just, I mean, because that one is obviously not actually coming out, I guess the only real answer is Dawn Trail, Elden Ring DLC, and Stalker 2. Well, then again, yeah, Stalker 2's never coming out either, so... I guess it's just Elden Ring DLC and Dawn Trail. The only two games I will ever play. Granato. Oh, you know, I will say, with regard to Final Fantasy XIV, for those of you who've been keeping track of my fishing progress, when was it? On Wednesday, I think? Oh. On Wednesday, I caught the last fish in the entire game. The final fish, even. Jesus Christ, stop throwing grenades at me. So yes, I've officially once again caught every fish in Final Fantasy XIV. Which I did last expansion as well, but they just added the extra bonus super hard ones for this expansion. I guess a month or two ago at this point, and I finally finished them, so... Congratulations to me. Which also means that I have a much less incentive to actually play Final Fantasy XIV right now. Now that I'm done with fishing, because that is my, you know, one true passion. So I'm probably not going to be playing too much FF14 until Dawn Trail comes out. But, you know, apparently I have this newfound interest in actually doing things with Elden Ring. I'm a little bit late to the party there, but, you know. I'm having fun. I'm cooking a... Hey, follow me on Twitter. You know, I've never been big on like cross promoting my socials and stuff, which I should really do. I'm a really poor content creator in that way. But yes, if you wanna see some extremely intermittent shit posts about From Software modding, you can follow me on Twitter. You will receive like one tweet a month, sometimes, or also often no tweets. I'm not much of a, you know, I'm of the mindset that, you know, I should only tweet when I have something really important to tweet about, and sometimes I just don't have anything really important to tweet about, so I just don't tweet anything. But sometimes I have a hot shit post about, well, usually From Software modding. Although I do, I have made a couple hot shit posts about Stalker, actually. They don't get as much traction because most of my Twitter audience is very From Software oriented, but that's okay. I just do it for the passion, you know. But yeah, so I'll probably be, I am in fact, as the children say, I am in fact cooking a tweet about Elden Ring right now, believe it or not. I'm not sure if I'm having a very hard time telling who I'm supposed to kill and who I'm not. I don't know if I was supposed to kill these people, but I think I'm supposed to kill them now. Whether or not I was originally intended to. Whatever, I'll just kill everybody. I'm a video game protagonist after all. I mean, far be it from me to pass up the chance to shoot someone in the head. I think I've actually, I think I've succeeded in making Freedom and Duty join forces to defeat me. Which is really kind of a net positive in the world, right? I'm doing a good thing by killing these people. I think these guys might be, I think these guys might be, like, brainwashed by the super controller or whatever, which is why they're trying to shoot me in the head. And in return, being shot in their own heads. And if that's the case, then I really am doing a good thing. I'm putting them out of their misery. I'm the good guy. I'm the protagonist. I'm the main character of this story. Which means that all of my actions are justified. It's probably a bit futile to debate the morals of a stalker shit mod in the first place, but I need to entertain myself somehow. When I'm not waxing poetic about Final Fantasy XIV fish. Okay. When Stalker 2 releases, you could probably hold for a while so everyone gets to beat it and then stream, if it ends up being something you want to do. Yeah, I think, like I mentioned earlier, I'm probably gonna play it myself first, and then I'll probably do a stream where I'll probably do like a second playthrough where I, you know, play the game turbo autistically and just look at every prop and stuff, and maybe I'll do that on stream, because I feel like that's the kind of content you sickos might enjoy. So we might do something like that whenever it comes out, if ever it comes out. Or, you know, maybe I'll play it once and hate it so very much and never want to touch it again, and then we just won't we'll never stream Stalker again. That's entirely possible. In fact, I mean, maybe Stalker 2 will be so bad that I will just quit the internet and video games and go live in a cave for real. I mean, I already kind of live in a cave metaphorically, but I might actually do it, chat. Don't test me. I will live in a cave if Stalker 2 is bad enough. Teehee. Oh, look at him kicking his feet there. How cute. If Sneaker 2 releases, you have a feeling it'll be in a super buggy state like most games these days. Is probably worth waiting. Well, I mean, I have to say, if Stalker 2 is in a super buggy state on release, then that sounds more like a reason. One of you people are faking. I saw a dot on my minimap. Hold on. We have a Susi Amogus imposter in our midst. Oh, it's you. Right. Imposter I don't know, actually, wait, what is it, what does it say in, alright, I'm sorry, but I've never played Amogus. I have never played the Among Us video game. Does it, like, say something when you, kill the imposter or whatever? Does it say imposter detected? Does it say God slain or something? What is there, like, an actual thing that it says when you reveal the Susi Amogus? I feel like there should be some terminology for that, but I don't know if there actually is. Anyways, we're doing the classic thing here. Oh, you know, I have educated even myself in this moment, but hold on. Let me commit a crime. Alright. Calculating. Yeah. Okay, Uh, I'm not very good at math. I'm sorry, Chad. I was under the impression that in order to do this particular trick, you had to jump over there, which you can do, but it's kind of spicy. Apparently you can actually just jump right up. I did not know that. Okay. This game really does contain infinite possibilities. Every time you play Stalker, you'll learn something new and even more useless than before. Infinite replay value, TM. But yes, if Stalker 2 is extremely buggy on release, then for me at least, that's more of a reason to not wait. I will wanna play it right out the gate and, get the full, unvarnished, untarnished, unhollowed experience. Obviously the dream of all of humanity really is that Stalker 2 will be good. But failing that, I think a more realistic dream, and one which I ascribe more to, is that maybe it will at least be, interestingly bad. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Just interestingly bad. I will be more than satisfied. I will be delighted, in fact. If Stalker 2 just manages to be interesting, then that will be enough for me, personally. I mean, Stalker 1 is arguably not a very good game either, so... But it is certainly interesting in a great many ways, and that's what we like about it, so... That is my fervent wish for Stalker 2, but we'll see. Anyways, yes, I didn't even really mention it, but if you climb on top of those props and get on the staircase, you can just go up here and kind of do whatever you want. So that's cool. And that should be the way into the sarcophagus right there, so... I think I'm gonna quick save first, just in case, but... Oh, you can... Huh. I thought the vanilla jump height was not enough to get up here, but with a well-timed crouch jump, you can actually do it. Nice. Alright, let's just hop on in and see what happens. Ow, my ankles. Don't worry, I have an exoskeleton. And into the sarcophagus we go. Stalker 2 probably won't have demo record, though. That's true, it probably won't. Yeah, I don't know all the, like... Oh, there's a science suit here. Oh god. I know very little about Unreal Engine. Just in general. I'm not, I have not played a ton of Unreal Engine games. I've certainly never tried to mod an Unreal Engine game or anything like that, so... I'm gonna have to learn a lot if I really want to get into the fucking guts of Stalker 2. But, it remains to be seen if I'll even care about it enough to want to do that, so... Let's not put that particular cart before the horse. Okay, before I get up here, let me just... Put on a little more anti-rad. Now, by all rights, I should really be using the Val for close quarters combat of the third kind here, but I really prefer the, I don't like the Val iron sights. I know this is kind of sacrilegious of me, but I find the AS Val iron sights to be very challenging to use, so even though the zoom is kind of cringe, I think I prefer this scope here, even inside. Although I may end up regretting this. Gah. Well, I guess if you're in the kind of range where you can just spray, then it doesn't really matter how good the iron sights are. LeMayo. And it seems like pretty much all of the NPCs here have a practical donk load of ammunition, so I think I do not actually need to conserve my ammo, Artyom, today. So let's take full advantage of it. Okay, I should probably be a little more efficient than that, but you know, if necessary, it is an option. Okay, here's another exosuit. You know, let me just bring the... Why not? Let's just bring the backup exosuit. Whatever. Whatever, man. If I live in a cave, I'll need something to do, then I start playing Stalker again and come full circle. Well, how am I gonna play Stalker if I'm in a cave? I guess I could, I don't know, I could do like, I could do Stalker cave paintings. I was gonna say I could do like a Stalker, you know, pen and paper role-playing game, but I'm not gonna have pen and paper in the cave either, so I'd have to do it, I don't know, in cuneiform or something. But that could be an interesting gameplay experience, too. Huh. Oh, there's a lot of, hey, wait, is this the... Wait a second, is this it? Is this the Klondike? Wait a second, Chad. I didn't expect it to be right here. Is this the Klondike of artifacts I've heard so much about? Holy shit. It's real. One moment. One moment before I claim my Klondike. What would I do for a Klondike bar? Fight all the way to the Chernobyl Elektrostancia, apparently. Oh my god, there's some extremely spooky ambience in here. Pardon me, my dear friend, thank you. Okay. In a dangerous cave with controller, bro. Oh, yeah, am I gonna do, I could do soup cave roleplay. I could do soup cave roleplay in real life. Imagine that. Boy, that would truly be a fate worse than death, wouldn't it? Anyways, oh my god, look at all these artifacts. Maybe I don't need 2 exoskeletons, actually. Oh my god, I'm rich. I'm rich, chat. I'm fucking pogging. I guess. I don't know. It's cool. They certainly did. They certainly did spawn a lot of artifacts in this room. Congratulations to the generous. Hashtag very cool. All right. Well, I guess I can leave now. Well, no, I still have to go. I still have to go defeat the big. So. But hey, if you need a whole heaping helping of urchins or whatever, here you go. I will just bleed a lot. Let's see. I don't need that. I don't need those. There we go. Underweight. Perfect. All the iron sights in Vanilla Stalker are ass. Some are just more ass than others. Yeah, well, you're not wrong there. I find the... I mean, when you've got a nice backdrop like this, these are okay, but in a lot of scenery, just with the post and the... I don't know what it's called, but the shroud or whatever to the side being so close together, it all just kind of blends together, and I end up shooting with one of those little side posts or something and looking like a very silly individual indeed. And you know there's nothing I hate more than looking silly on the internet. Not as silly as that guy, though. Jesus Christ. What do you think you're doing down there, buddy? Very silly indeed. Oh, okay. It seems like there's usually a whole heckload of guys here, but I've only got one contact right now. They've toned it down a little bit for this mod. Or maybe they're all just hiding in a corner somewhere, who knows. Pop. You know, it's more stalker-related ideas, but what about making your own stalker mod? No, I used to be I used to do a lot of stalker modding stuff way back in the day. I think I'm probably a little washed up for that. I don't know. I have definitely had some kind of inclinations towards poking around at stalker modding, but I'm not sure if the inspiration is really there for me at this point. I'm still kind of enjoying From Software modding, although, well, even that I'm a little bit less passionate about than perhaps I once was, but that's an entirely different topic. Oh no, I think probably the best thing for me to do with Stalker right now is stop playing it for a while and then you know, come back with fresh eyes and a fresh heart at another date and be able to fully appreciate the Sovol and the Kino and the whatever. Got back from another blue screen. Oh, are you having computer issues, Jerkops? I didn't know you were experiencing the blue screen. But yes, we were just talking about living in a cave and you know, carving stalker roleplay into stone tablets. As one does. Okay, so what am I doing? Who am I? What am I? Where am I? Why am I? Who knows? Let's go to the bad ending. Let's go to the bad ending room first. And I don't know if this is gonna have a true ending, this mod, or a bad ending, or what. But, as is tradition, let's try the bad one first. I still have not met, the big controller. I have a feeling, I think we're supposed to go to the true ending spot. That's what that quest marker says to me. But I will check in here just in case. And, of course, how could we forget our dear friend, this one levitating crate? What's it doing up there? I don't know. It's one of many mysteries of the zone. Speaking of mysteries of the zone, we have the classic, the absolute unparalleled classic. Just delete the wish granter, but don't get rid of the particle effect, LMAO. However, look at this, it's another veritable Klondike of artifacts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at all these pellicles. Look at all these urchins. Jesus Christ. The Klondike was real all along. I mean, obviously most of this stuff is completely worthless to me, but for roleplay, I have to pick them up. So let me just divest myself of as much other garbage as I can. Pardon me, I am divesting. Nope. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna pick all this crap up. It's way too heavy. Oh well. Well, we'll just, okay, how about instead of picking all of it up, I just don't pick any of it up. I'm just gonna drop it all back on the floor immediately. Clank. Maybe I could hypothetically. I'm about to beat the game anyways, so like, what do I care? It's garbage, I say. Why do I give a shit? I don't. Oh, okay, alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna be able to take all of these with me, but you know what I can do? I can bring all of the artifacts together in one big Scuttlebug jamboree. Let me just find a nice spot. I want to find like a little hole where I can drop all of the artifacts together and enjoy seeing them wiggling around in a big pile. That's what I want. But I need to locate an appropriate hole first. So hold on, chat. I'm going on hole quest. Where is a nice, beautiful artifact hole? Actually, no, I'm not sure if there's any, Oh, maybe down here in the secret spot that nobody knows about, including myself. Okay, alright, this is what we're gonna do, chat. Purely for role-playing purposes, I'm going to go pick up all of the artifacts and dump them all right there. Just because I want to. Just because I want to. I guess I should maybe try to have some actual dank setup here. Not that it matters, but... Let's have ourselves a little artifact party down here. I mean, lore-wise, we can argue that maybe I'm transporting all of the artifacts to a more hidden location so that I can come and retrieve them later and become fabulously wealthy or whatever. That's my justification here. Can you still reach out to me if I'm away extendedly? Oh, you're always welcome to, Jerkops. I would be happy to hear from you. I'll probably just, I don't know, I mean, you know, with me apparently becoming, I guess, a real actual Elden Ring modder. Not really, but kind of. You know, I might stream some Elden Ring stuff, perhaps. Absolutely zero promises on that front, but it is possible. Or maybe I'll just stream, you know, I may or may not stream Stalker stuff just at random. I really have no idea. That's kind of the point. I need to not have an obligation to do anything. And then if I ever do stream anything, you'll all just have to be so very grateful to me. Have to shower me with praise and adulation. Not that you don't already, so really nothing's different there. Hello, Philip. Good to see you. You played a game today. Am I proud? Well, I guess that depends on which game it is. Jerkops. I may or may not be proud of you. But probably, yes. Most likely. Odds are high that I'm proud of you. Anyways, yes, here's the invisible wish granter. Damn, bro, that's fucking crazy. Alright, I think I've retrieved every artifact in the entire game. Let's go put them in the hole. Oh, it's Baldur's Gate. Well, you know, I have not touched Baldur's Gate myself, so I'm not sure if I should be proud or not. I guess you'll have to decide for me whether I should be proud of you. Do you really deserve my pride, Philip? If so, I will grant it, but I don't think I can make that call myself in this instance. Alright, let me contribute to the artifact hole. Alright, I'm gonna hang on to, actually, you know, I want, I probably should have decided this before I dropped all of these in a big pile, but I want the mama speeds, actually. I might need those in a minute. Alright, what do we got here? I think I only need 3 at most. Yeah. Alright. And you, Night Star, what are you doing? Oh wait, no, I forgot, these don't have radiation. Okay, alright, I'm satisfied. This is what I want, this is what I need, and these can remain here. Oh, let's turn on global illumination. You know, everybody's always talking about ray tracing these days. It's such a hot topic, but little did they know, X-Ray Engine had ray tracing this entire time. Suck on that, NVIDIA, you fucking losers. You wish you could be this cool. Jesus Christ. The illumination is extremely global. Oh, baby, that's the kind of frame rate I like to see. All right, let me turn that off. You heard glass breaking? Well, that was my computer exploding now. It's just the pile of artifacts, I think. Someone explain Stalker to you. Why is it RTX? Well, because they had Ukrainian space magic back in the year 2007. I don't know. There's just this thing. It's not in the settings or anything, but yeah, R2GI is a secret feature of Shadow of Chernobyl. They actually deleted it in the later games, believe it or not. It doesn't do anything in Clear Sky and Call of Pripyat, but it is real, actual ray tracing. Now, it's fucking horrible. It sucks ass, and it's extremely slow, and it doesn't even look good, but it does exist. Very ahead of its time. So, please appreciate R2 underscore GI. I know I do. Stalker must be like Skyrim. You spend half the time running random commands and installing mods. Oh, no, no. No, the nice thing about Stalker is that, I mean, this is actually kind of a nice thing. Well, you know, it's kind of like Dark Souls in a way, modding wise, in terms of like literally nothing is compatible with anything else. But you know, in Dark Souls land, that just kind of results in everybody making the most boring, uninteresting, creatively bankrupt slop, and also CSV files. But in Stalker, this kind of consequence of, you know, you can't really do the Skyrim thing where you just install 200 mods, because mods just don't really work like that in this game. So instead, everything gets centralized into these big overhaul mods. But Stalker modders have actual soul and passion and skills, and so instead of just making oh, hold on. I left my guns in the other room. So instead of just making, you know, complete dreck like we do in Soulsland, Stalker modders just churn out the most amazing shitpost overhauls with custom stories and new maps and, you know, actual capital C content. And there's just tons of them. So you actually don't spend a lot of time in Stalker installing mods, because you just pick one overhaul and it just does everything, and it has its own story and its own whatever else, and you're good to go. It's great. We love Stalker. The Stalker modding community is really what all modding communities should aspire to be, I think. Anyways, here's my pile of guns that I forgot about. My pile of 2 guns. Okay. Get back out of here. When Lobos was playing Stalker, just about every Gamma fan in the radius activated it once. You gotta play Gamma. It's like updated version of Stalker. Ugh. Yeah, well, okay. So let me clarify that every positive thing I have ever said about Stalker modding pretty much only applies to the Russian-speaking community. Because you know, maybe the problem with Dark Souls isn't actually Dark Souls. Maybe the problem with Dark Souls is just that the modding community is mostly Western, because the Western modding community for Stalker also kind of produces mostly the same creatively bankrupt garbage as you get in Dark Souls mods. I see. The problem was not Dark Souls. The problem was you fucking Westoids. Don't know how to make a good mod to save your life. It's always the same story. Figuratively and literally. But yeah, no, the help, I've committed a crime. Yeah, the most of the mods that come out of the Western scene for Stalker are also pretty boring. Just, you know, video game again, but with a graphic in it or whatever. But the Russian community knows no such restraint, and they are just constantly cranking out the most beautifully unhinged garbage. I mean, to be clear, everyone in the Stalker modding community is producing garbage. Okay, it's all garbage, but the Western modders are producing uninteresting garbage, whereas the Russian modders are producing very interesting garbage, so I respect them much more. I'm being a bit, you know, believe it or not, I'm being a little bit hyperbolic here, but not too much so. I think, to be honest, I don't blame the Western gamers as much as I like to pretend like I do. I think a lot of it is just that so many of the like resources and tools and just everything is, you know, in Russian. So as an English speaking person, it's pretty difficult to do anything complicated because you just don't really have the resources for it. So I think, you know, I think Western modders would probably make more interesting things if they had the capacity, but it's very challenging. I mean, it's pretty challenging to do anything in Stalker. Really. Let alone if you don't speak the language that most everything is going to be written in. Being that the community is primarily Russian, and it's well, it's not a Russian game, it's a Ukrainian game, but obviously Russia is a little bit more populous than our dearest Ukraine, so it just kind of turned out that way. Anyways, what in Jesus Christ, this really is just the stream where I natter on about nothing for hours on end. Which is, I mean, it's a good stream for it because I'm just doing Stancia again. I feel like I've ended up just basically doing vanilla Stancia quite a few times in the mods I've played recently, so what a way to end my Stalker career. Just doing Stancia again. Not that I don't like Stancia. I mean, actually, I don't like Stancia. Well, that's kind of medium true. I don't know. I feel like I mean, everybody loves Stancia the first time, I hope, but Stancia tends to just kind of be the same thing every time, so I feel like I gain a lot of experience and knowledge and appreciation for the world every additional time I go through Stancia. If only someone would come along and make some amazing Stalker mod or game, perhaps someone with extensive Stalker knowledge and playtime. Oh, gee. If only. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. There are amazing Stalker mods. They're just all in Russian. So, you know, if you're willing to... My recommendation to all of you, if you want to get into Stalker, which I highly recommend, first off, learn Russian, and then you'll just be able to play all the hot and cool mods that keep coming out. It's that simple. Just learn Russian, LMAO. What are you, some kind of fucking nerd? You can't do it? Come on. I mean, not that I know Russian, but I know enough to pretend sometimes. Oh, hey, look, it's him. Chat, it's him. It's Manipulator. Sorry, my we're an hour and a half in, and my voice is finally starting to give out a little bit. Let me mute the mic and clear my throat for a few uh, halves of hours. Wait, that was the print screen. But oh no, I just took a screenshot. Look out, chat. I've just taken a hot screenshot of heaven knows what. What is my? I don't even know what my mute mic key is. Is it this one? Alright, hello. Welcome back. I've successfully cleared my throat. You know Russians? Well, yeah, there are quite a there's a pretty fair representation of Russians in the Souls modding community, for whatever reason, which I appreciate. So yes, anyways, we have a Manipulator here. The big bad guy. Except he's not even angry at me. We're neutral for some reason. So I guess we're gonna go have a chat with him. Oh wait. I think I missed a Monolithian somewhere. Edic Loader. Hold on, I don't want to leave this guy behind. All on his lonesome. Oh, there he is. It's him. It's Edic Loader himself. What is he up to? And how did I go right past him? I guess he was hiding in one of these side rooms or something? Edic? Edic, darling. Where are you going? There's probably more in those scenes that doesn't get out, and there's just selection bias. Well, no, Phil. So specifically in this case, the Russian mods that I'm talking about are not the ones that get like translations and people in the Western community actually end up playing. Oh, hello, Edic. I want to stab this guy in the head, if you haven't noticed. There we go. No, there are a few mods that reach a level of popularity that they get actual English translations, and Westoids can play them too. But the kind of jank soul Kino that I'm into is the stuff that does not even get translated. So I have my own magical machine translation thingamajig that can crank through a stalker mod and spit out some hot fucking garbage so that I can experience the true hidden gems of the Russian community. So I mean, as stated before, many of them are very bad, but yeah, it's kind of a tale as old as time. The mods that the Western community tends to produce are, generally on a quality level, they're like pretty good, but they're just not doing anything interesting. Whereas, in the Russian scene, they're more liable to do things which are complete fucking trash garbage, but have interesting ideas and try new things and etc. etc. Which, as a goblin myself, that's kind of more what I appreciate. So it's not that they're good. It's just that they're interesting. That's all. And some of them are actually good as well, which is a rare treat. But that's not really what I'm here for, anyways. So yeah, speaking of trash garbage, here's this guy, I guess. Hello, my dear friend. You are strong, stalker. Where are the What do you mean, where are the artifacts, Pasha? I had all the artifacts. I left them in a hole somewhere. Where are the artifacts? Right in the sarcophagus, near the glass. Oh, wait. I'll check now. Don't go anywhere. No deception this time, Rimsky. We'll see. Listen, Stalker. I know. I've already been there. They're talking like I haven't already been to the the Wish Granter, but I did. I'm way ahead of you. Video game. Listen, Stalker. The installation here is the most powerful psi weapon on Earth. Yes, parallel to me. Join me. You will have everything your heart desires. Women, money, slaves. Uh, I don't know what your heart desires, buddy, but I'm not really into the whole slaves thing personally. I'll stay with the bird in my hands. The hammer took out most of the artifacts. Well, let's say you get with them to Sidorovich. Let's say you sell 1,000 for 100 or 50. What next? Definitely not like you, square-headed guy. Oh, damn. Fucking got him. You are no different from me. Tell me, how many people have you killed today? Oh God. Are we doing this? Are we really doing this video game? Are you questioning my morals because I went through the quest line that you laid forth for me? Your puppets? They are living people, not zombies. When you search a corpse, do you look at the name of the person you just killed? Yes, I do, because they're often very funny. I won't sleep any worse. And in this, you and I are similar. You are a strong member of your species. Think again about my proposal. I pass. Go get your brownies, Rimsky. When you are ready, come. I'll be waiting. He's yours, Skull. Stop! Rimsky, kill him! I'll give you... Yay! Return of the King. He's back, baby. Alright, well, I guess Skull was hiding in the other room. And he's killed the super controller. Hell yeah. Hi, Skull. What's up? Fail. Congratulations. What did you say? Enemies must be exterminated. Stalker, how do you know my grandfather's saying? And what, did you forget here? Wait, your grandfather's saying, huh? I'm confused. First, you answer me. Why did your people attack me? Which ones, my people? Your strike group, which you zombified. Are you crazy? Put the gun down. Calm down. Did we meet at Agroprom? I haven't met you. In that case that you found, there was a psi helmet. Like this one? Yes, exactly. I realized that I could get to this creature this way. How did you get here? Through Limansk and the hospital. And you? Through the burner. That is, you didn't repair the installation on Yantar? Do I look like Einstein? Well, I can't see it under the helmet. Rimsky, explain, what the hell is this? You called me on the radio. You said that you would wait at Agroprom. We met. This is all the tricks of this creature. Damn her. So be it. What are you going to do? I took revenge for the guys. Now I'll go back. Duty needs me. Bon voyage. Oh, let's go together. I'll be late here. There's a small matter. Oh boy, artifacts. Okay. See, Phil, I told you, these mods are fucking garbage. But in a good way. And that's the end of the mod, baby. See, I knew. I just knew that I had to make sure to finish this mod before I went into hibernation. Wow, what a beautiful ending. Amazing, incredible. Oh, is that South Park? I see. And that, I guess they deleted the vanilla credits here, so we're just gonna look at this screen silently. Okay, well, that was that was pretty cool. Oh, hi Radon, by the way. I saw you earlier, but I think I forgot to say hello. Good to see you. Honest to God, when you do make that mod, you want to just add a bunch of weird stuff because Elden Ring is so barren of quirks, so streamlined to what works that it lacks character. Yeah, well, I mean, it certainly is big Dark Souls or Bolshoi Chorny Soul. That's Black Soul, not Dark Soul. I don't know how to say dark in Russian. I'm sorry. Oh no, I know how to say soul. It's dusha. So it would be fucking a Bolshoi Chorny Dusha. Big black. Wait a second. I've just said big black soul. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Anyways, that's the end of the mod. Sorry, I don't know how to. I don't know the word for dark. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best here. Like I said, I don't speak Russian. What would be my wish for the wish granter? Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like one of those genie things. You can try to come up with a clever wish, but they're smarter than you. They'll always twist it around. So the only winning move is not to play. I guess. I mean, I don't know. You could say, "Hey, wish granter, I don't want anything," but then it would, send you to space or something. So I think it's a fool's errand to even try to outsmart the wish granter there. Anyways, that was the end of the mod. A very big Dark Soul indeed. Well, okay. Yes, this was supposed to be a comedy mod, and I guess it was kind of. I don't know. I don't think I don't think I'm gonna have an enormous in-depth review for this mod because I spent the past hour and a half of it not paying attention to the mod at all because I was just talking about my own trials and tribulations. So my apologies to the developers for not giving them my full attention, but I kind of forgot most of the story since I missed playing it for 3 weeks anyways. So here we are at the end of Podstava. I've been getting a little distracted. I'm a bad content creator. I'm not a real stalker mod reviewer. I'm a fucking fraud, chat. But I don't know. I thought it was kind of I thought it was fun. The dialogue was definitely very very jank and weird. I think this is a mod which, if you actually speak Russian and you can play it in the original Russian, it is probably significantly funnier and it probably makes more sense and it just sounds less awkward. Although, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just written poorly and the original Russian is jank as well. It doesn't make any sense either. That's entirely possible, or indeed likely, but I don't know. But the whole point of the mod is kind of to be a comedy mod, and all the rest of it is very vanilla for the most part. So if you're playing in strange machine translated English, you kind of miss out on most of the point. I mean, getting Kruglov to smoke the water bottle bong to free himself of the Bolshoi controller's influence. That was pretty funny, even as an English speaker. So I think this mod had a pretty reasonable amount of charm to it. So I'd probably recommend it if you actually speak Russian and you just want a little shit post of a mod. And I mean most mods are kind of shit posts unintentionally. This one is kind of a shit post on purpose. So if you're in the mood for that kind of thing and you just want to play some, vanilla Shadow Chernobyl for the most part, but with a stupid story and weird characters and perhaps intentionally bad dialogue, then I could recommend it. For a machine translated English speaker, it loses out on a little bit of that. But, I had a perfectly fun time. But, like, I'm cheating, right? I'm cheating. Every mod that I play, I get to play it with you, chat. That makes everything just a complete, certified, and absolute delight. So, it could be the worst It could be the worst mod in the world, New Arsenal 7, and I would still enjoy. Sorry, no, I'm not that mad about New Arsenal. It's not that bad. But I feel like I always have a hard time giving an objective review of the like fun quotient of a mod because I always have fun because I'm always, you know, doing it with you, my dear gamers and goblins. So, I don't have much more to say about this mod than that, other than I enjoyed it, even if it was maybe not very good, but probably better in the original Russian. And it's just trying to be a silly little thing anyway, so I think it succeeded at what it set out to do. So I give it some. I'm not gonna give this mod a number. I don't care. I'm washed up, chat. Here, I've prepared something for you. This is the usual stream ending screen, but we have an addition. Stream is kill forever. Chat, it's fucking over. I'm deleting OBS. No, so as I mentioned before, for those of you who maybe were not here the whole time, we're gonna be bringing an end to the weekly Stalker streams. I'm so sorry to say. I've been I really feel like I'm going out on a high note. I really had a fun time this stream. Just hanging out and shooting the shit, which really, I have to say, chat. Let me. All right, chat. We're gonna get serious for a second here. Sit up straight, chat. Put on your Sunday best. We're gonna get serious. I just wanted to say that obviously I enjoy playing. I enjoy playing Stalker very much. In fact, I enjoy seeing all these silly mods and stuff. But the thing that really makes it all worthwhile, as much as I joke about it, it is actually true. I do really appreciate all of you who've. I'm really surprised. I didn't stream pretty much anything for like 6 fucking years, and then when I started streaming again, there were like immediately a pretty sizable handful of y'all from the olden days that just showed right back up, and we had some new people that started coming around, and I don't know. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So I couldn't have done it without you. I'm not one of those people. There's some people that can just stream to an empty room and have a good time, but I'm here for the chat experience, chat experience, as they say. That's really what it's all about for me. Stalker is just an excuse. Well, I enjoy the stalking too. It is a good medium, but I do it all for you and because of you. So I just wanted to say thank you all for being here, all of you that have showed up to the streams, and the goblins on Twitch, or on, sorry, well, I guess we're all goblins one way or another, but specifically the goblins on YouTube. I appreciate you all as well, enjoying my trash garbage content at a later date, so this goes for you too. This goes for you too, Generic Handle, I know you're listening. My foremost goblin. Foremost and most dedicated goblin creature. So yes, I'm not going to natter on too much about it, but the long and short is we're not going to be doing scheduled streams anymore. I might, still stream occasionally. I might stream some Elden Ring modding stuff now that I'm apparently doing that again, I guess. I might stream some Stalker stuff if I feel like it. I'll probably stream some Stalker 2 stuff when that comes out. I don't know. I am going to specifically avoid having concrete plans here. So, keep an eye out if you want to, or not. I promise nothing. I'm going to, maybe this was like my first Renaissance, but maybe I'll have a second Renaissance someday. I also might not. I'm not sure. But until then, do take care of yourselves, everybody. I'll miss you so much. I mean, it's kind of exactly what I expected. Now that I'm actually departing, I feel like I don't want to do it anymore. But I'm gonna commit to it. At least take a bit of a hiatus, and maybe I'll realize the folly of my ways and just come crawling back immediately. Anyways, time will tell. But until then, yes, thank you so much for being here today, and all other days. I'm gonna end the stream now. Otherwise, I'll never end it. I'll just be here nattering and yammering and pontificating for the rest of my life. So thank you so much. For you, chat, one final smooch. Mwah. Have a good life, everyone. Fuck you. I love you, chat.